Alyosha keeps telling everyone Duke could have jumped off the bridge in time. The others are also holding well. But I just unraveled. Of course, I had friends die before. He wasn't looking for death, Duke. He did volunteer for the most dangerous missions, but didn't expect to die. He was looking up to Stepan, Dad. You. Especially you. And he didn't die for nothing, did he? He wanted us to get there, to Yamantau. He wanted us to tell them about Moscow, how we survived there and still haven't given up, how we've been hiding it for so long. But when I think of it being you, and not even knowing for sure, I'd never be able to live through it. So, you think I should just let it all out? I don't think that would make me feel better. I've been thinking, back home, we buried our friends at home, and avenged them at home. That home and life there sucked. We were kept there with chains. No, even worse, with lies. And now we are looking for a new home. But here, it's someone else's home, and we are not invited. Right, I've got to get myself under control. Go, Dad wanted to see you.
I think those are those photos up there that I've been collecting. Whatever, postcards or whatever. By the way, I've changed something in the settings. It looks a bit stuttery. Always looks stuttery in my videos, I think, and I apologize for that. I don't know why that happens. I've tested for hours to try and sort that out, but I don't know. Let's, I guess we're just gonna have to walk around the train and talk to everybody. Just exploring. This is gonna be a bunch of exploring right now.
Artyom, come on in, have a seat. Stepan's putting on a live performance here.
So, Artyom, are you up for a jam? Come on, pick the guitar up.
Okay. I will in a sec. Give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to fix this. Alright, I fixed it. For some reason, you see the stutter's gone? Yeah, it's not gone. For some reason, turning, what is it? V-Sync to full. Every time I read about this, everybody turns it off. And that's what it was. It was off at the start of the game. You will probably remember in the first video. That was off. But it has this screen tearing, stuttering, if it's off. So I've always had it on full, but even when I had it on full in the last couple videos back, you could see some major stuttering during the water, like when I was out in the snow or in the boat or something like that. You probably noticed a lot of stuttering as well. That was even with this full. That's because I was capturing with game capture on OBS, but now I'm using display capture. So display capture doesn't seem to capture all that stuttering shit. For me, right now, when I'm playing the game, I don't see any of that stuttering. I don't know why it does that. I do not see any stuttering at all when I'm playing the game. Then when I go and watch my recorded video, it shows the stuttering. It's so weird. It's like very, very strange. And it only happens when I'm using game capture. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but for those of you who know what I'm talking about, it's so strange. So just to quickly recap, I don't see any of that stuttering that you probably see on the video. The game's fine, I'm playing smooth, but the recording, stuttering, and now I'm going to shut the fuck up and play the game. Sorry about that. I just had to get that off my chest.
Well, the maestro is about to impress you.
The maestro.
Thank you, Stepan.
I'm sorry to ask, Katya, but Nastya's father, he's dead, isn't he? Does Nastya know?
He is. I tried keeping it a secret. Told her he left for the market. Around 3 days passed, and I still kept it in. I just sat there with a needle in my hand and didn't see anything. It was all black before my eyes. And then she snuggles up to me and says, "You should cry, Ma. You will feel better." Sani used to say it. So I cried and cried. She knows. She knows it all.
I'm sorry, Katya. I'm so sorry.
Let me tell you how we ended up at the bridge. We used to live in northeast from here, quite close if you go in a straight line. But it took us a month. Everything's bombed to rubble out there. Yermak asked me and I told him. Sini used to say there were lots of military factories out there. Not just military, of course. General industry. And now you can't pass through there even with filters. The radiation is so high. No railway either, just crater upon crater. We were quite far, but our counter still went crazy. One route appeared intact. There was nothing to bomb. So we used that one, thinking we'd get further to the west, but of course they did not let us cross the bridge with the diesel. They said it was satanic. They were ready to let us stay if we gave them the diesel to cleanse it. So we stayed. And then we couldn't leave, even if we wanted. That old goat, Father Silentius, brainwashed everyone, so they would just pray and bow nonstop. They broke our diesel down with their bare hands and threw it into the river. Purification. And on top of it, they gave us trouble for not helping them. Ksenia went to check what was going on, and there were only locals there, because Silentius at the Skatina had sent our people away to test them. He said that if they wanted to be truly accepted, they had to defeat a demon. Ksenia went to stop them. But it was too late. He only found burnt rags. And then they sent him to do the same. He never came back.
Katya, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Well, you really didn't. What's done is done. It kind of got so glum in here. Perhaps you, Stepan, could play us something.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Is that it? Wow, man, that was actually nice. That was a nice dialogue. I was falling asleep and chilling out with that whole thing. The music and the storytelling was good. I think these two are gonna be a thing. They probably already are. And that gun is pointing at her. That's not very safe. I think that's it with these guys. Found it a bit funny she was telling all that private story, you know, in front of me.
Well, guys, to Duke's memory.
Look, stop with this funeral mood. It is Duke we are talking about.
Artyom,
You
the
recall
colonel's
how he
waiting
came
for you on the
back from
bridge.
the library? Same thing here.
Well, yeah, that time he pulled a fast one on us. We had the drinks ready. Sam said everything. Was a good speech, too.
Thanks.
Well, that is true. Don't be shy. So, Sam ends his speech, and then Duke asks, "Where's my drink?"
So that is why I say we should wait. He came back from that library. And this is nothing. We will pick him up on our way back.
If we leave to go back.
Oh, come on.
Well, I just think we should still drink to Duke's memory. And if he's alive, that's only a good omen. Sam, what do you say?
I'll drink later. Gotta finish cooking.
Okay. Let's drink!
All right, let's. That's rough.
Yeah, kinda rough.
By the way, speaking of omens, let's have a service for him once we come across another church.
Duke didn't believe, and having met Silentius, I'm also wavering.
Well, Salantir's god is definitely a lost cause. But I imagine Duke would like Valhalla. A paradise where fallen heroes spend eternity feasting and fighting. A good fit for all of the people we lost.
Yes, this is worth having another drink for. To our guys having fun in Valhalla!
Nothing left.
Hey guys, there's something I've been thinking about. What does everyone expect of this trip? Duke used to say that he just couldn't spread his wings back home. He was too eager to win that girl over with heroics. He thought that outside he'd have space for that.
And why did you come?
Well, my heart is aching for true romance. But in the metro, all women want a solid relationship, a reliable husband, a real provider. Enough of that smug smile. It's unbearable. Not that I've had much better luck here so far. As soon as Katya came aboard, Stepan started cooing around her like a peacock.
You should be happy. Katya is a tough girl. You'd be under her thumb in no time.
That is unlikely. I'm not the kind of man to upstage his friend in a contest for a lady. Especially when that friend promises to break my arm. I'll catch my stroke of luck soon enough. There in Yamantau, women from all over the country have already gathered, waiting for yours truly. How about you, Demir? What made you go?
Well, at first I just went along with you guys, the colonel. But even then I thought, this is my chance to make my dream come true. A chance to see Kazakhstan, my people. But first, we must come back to Moscow. Because it isn't fair. People must know that they've put up with enough. They are free. They can live outside now. What do you think about that, idiot?
I'm with you, Demir. Yet, freedom is not so simple. There was this freedom fighter, Che Guevara. He died under 40. Comrade Mao, whose book you've been perusing on the other hand, was a strict ruler but lived a long life.
Well, we should have expected that from you. Weird thing, though, is that you are called idiot.
I know. It's by his own choice. Because he's so fond of Chekhov.
Chekhov too, of course. But it's Dostoevsky for the most part, Sam, my friend.
Sure, I read the book too. It's just that I mix them up a lot. Chekhov wrote about that son of Austerlitz, a wounded officer. Powerful imagery.
You are just killing me. How about you, Uncle Sam? Got dreams?
You know, I just want to ride my board again. Spark a joint up on a beach. Catch that wave. Deep inside, under a grizzled metro dweller, there's still a relaxed Californian inside me.
Ah, get out of here.
So you know, before Dad talked me into joining the Corps, I used to wear my hair long. He told me they'd make a decent citizen out of the total disappointment that I was, and sent me to college once I was discharged. I joined, and they sent me to the Middle East.
Wow, so do you hope your guys would pick you up? I don't see them around.
Yeah, I don't hold my breath for my guys. Once this mission's over, I'll submit my discharge papers. I'll reach the ocean, and there, find a ship maybe?
Oh yeah, just imagine it. You arrive on that ship and they go like, "Ah, the Russians are coming!" You are one of us now. You don't really need to go anywhere.
At least don't put your Ushanka on. They will sink you on sight.
I won't, though I will take my balalaika with me.
Balalaika.
Well, who has any expectations for our reception at Yamantau?
Well, your expectations, Alyosha, are quite obvious, huh? Scantily clad junior officer ladies unrolling the red carpet.
Yeah, I'm a simple guy. How about you guys?
Well, I hope they will answer a few questions. For example, if there is not a single American within hundreds of miles from Moscow, save for our friend Samuel here, why stay underground?
I'd put it a bit differently. Did you, dearest High Command gentlemen, know that we in Moscow had to spend 20 years underground?
Oh, by all means, you can ask those while I'm enjoying my briefing with the junior officer ladies, huh?
I don't know. I'm in the mood for a road trip.
Oh, we got ourselves a true traveler here.
Yeah, we will have to live and see.
You are right.
Okay, I think that's it. These dialogues are very long in this game. I didn't even know this guy had hair. I thought he didn't have any hair. He's actually got a little ponytail. And I keep saying that he reminds me of Max Payne 3, the lead character, Max Payne. But in Max Payne 3, I don't know. He just looks a little bit like him without the hair, and sounds like him. He's got a good voice actor. Okay, let's get out of here. They stopped talking. I was kind of wishing he just had no hair. Just a shaved look. Like a bald look like that. You see on the top left? I thought he looked like that because he was wearing his helmet. Like that guy's hairstyle. Then he'd look like Max Payne. Like that. Oh, okay. I was thinking I could sit down and play piano. What's this? Well, you can just have a shower here. Oh, rabbits. Yeah, okay. What's this? Pigs? Don't know if I should go here. Maybe I should go back. Wait. Isn't this the... no, I don't want to go there yet. That's the captain or whatever. Miller. Let's go and see what that little girl...
Here's one of my favorites.
Okay. We'll just listen to this for now. thumbnail right there.
There was another. How did it go? Ah, here goes.
Thank you, Stepan. You play so well.
Okay, it looks like he's just playing the same thing over and over again. The dialogue's the same too. Lord Anna has to save her.
А мы монтажники, высотники, да. И с высоты вам шлем привет.
Something changed here. Okay. He actually got out of his chair and moved. See what Anna has to say. She probably won't say anything different. No, she's staring at me like she's waiting for me to
Thank you.
fuck her brains out. Thank you for what? She said thank you. Oh, we got a new note. Nastya. Dear Daddy, I write this so you know where to look for Mommy and me when you come back. Because Mommy and I wanted to stay, but Silent Tears says we must go to the tower and leave this car, and I don't want to. I don't want to. I wanted to wait for you in the car, Bob. Mommy said I can't. Sad I can't. And Silent Tears said you won't come up back because you failed the test of faith. He's a stupid liar because you never needed any test as their faith is dumb. I remember you said so. Mommy said nothing, but I know she's waiting for you too, so please come back soon and take us away from these fools. I love you very much, Nastya. Yeah, right, no kids write like that, man. I've noticed in games they try too hard to write like a little kid. It doesn't even work.
Ah, hi, Artyom. See my new place? Fit for a king, I must say. What do you think of this workbench, eh? Everything is within reach, yet there's so much space left. Most of the stuff you and the guys found outside and gave to me went into making this workshop happen. So thank you. We'll have to keep pitching in like this too. Looks like we're facing a long journey, and useful things like ammo or equipment don't grow on trees. Plus, the further from Moscow we get, the harder they'll probably be to get. So don't forget to collect all the materials you find to keep us going. There's so many things to do. I haven't decided where I'm going to work on the suits, but I'll have to, and soon. But it's high time we fixed our uniforms. Some of our people are starting to look pretty ragged, you know? Duke's plate carrier didn't hold the back plate anymore. And he just kept joking about it. What was I? Well, I'll be working here from now on. Well, that's it. I bragged enough and won't waste any more of your time. The Colonel summoned you. Well, I have stuff to do too. You guys are fast to break gear, but none too expedient to fix it.
Uncle Tokarev! Uncle Tokarev!
What would you like to ask, Nastya?
Uncle Tokarev, do you have a sewing machine?
No, I don't.
But how are you going to fix the suits then?
Well, like everyone else, I take a thread and a needle, and I use a sail stitch.
Wow, cool! Can you teach me?
I sure can, but later. I've got work to do.
Will you let me fix Sam's rifle strap?
Well, sure thing. Oh, but under supervision. Sam is so strict, you know.
Hurrah! And Uncle Sam isn't strict at all. He's kind.
All right, look here. I'll show you once. Now we do this.
Got that.
Yes, and now this way.
Yes.
You have got to be careful here. See?
I see.
Yes, and now this way.
Got that.
Alright, that dialogue's over, I think. What is she smiling about?
A smoke break. That's good. Oh, this is one mean smoke. Damn, this is rough. Well, nothing we couldn't take. Well, you are the right kind of guys. You, the Colonel, Duke, that guy did a swell job on that bridge. He was a great guy. May he rest in peace. Yeah. So, yeah, what did I want to say? Yes. Thank you. You people accepted me, and I'm a simple guy. I will pay the debt back, okay? So, how do you like it out here after your tunnels? Freedom, huh? Sure thing. So much space. It feels too empty to me, though. Just reeds and ruins and those damn mutants. Hate them. Phew. Though you guys are gonna see the government, so, bratucha, don't be mad, but just tell me, what the hell do you even need them for? Well, of course, it might be interesting to take a look, but throughout all of my rambling, I only met two kinds of ex-government people. Dead ones and gang leaders. And let me tell you, the latter are much worse than your typical bandit. They just have to make a speech before doing something awful.
So what I mean, I didn't really care about the government even before the war, much less now, when everything's long since gone to shit. So what for, really? I'm a simple man, Artyomich. I told I'm with you, that means I'm with you for the long haul. But I'd much rather find a nice place to live at than go see the government. Of course, they could give us luxury bunkers or something. Well, Artyom, you seem cold. Go get warmed up a bit. I'll smoke some more. Have stuff to think about. Or just stay. We have enough space now.
Take one more puff and I'm out of here. Alright, see you later, buddy. Hey. I wonder what they do when they're in here, eh? Having a look at that. Is that art or is that an actual real photograph? Can't tell. I think it's a... looks like a drawing. Doesn't look like a real photo. Yeah, it looks like a drawing. Really nice one. Who is that anyway? She looks familiar. 1986. Some of the resources you gathered were spent maintaining the Aurora and supporting the crew. Don't forget to prepare for the next stop, checking your remaining equipment. Buckshot. Steel balls. Throwing knife. Grenades and a couple Molotovs. Yeah. I'll do that. No, I don't have any more. Shit. Don't even have a shotgun anyway. SMG, handgun. It's a rifle and it's another handgun. I don't have no shotguns, man. It sucks. I don't know why, but I love that bounce, man. When you change the guns and stuff. Just looks cool. I don't know how you get a shotgun. I really don't. Maybe you just have to pick it up. Because I know I seen it before. I picked it up a dead body and then I accidentally swapped it back and I lost it. Always point in the direction you should be heading. Right, that's what it means. So, yeah, I thought so. Okay, let's go.
Here's one of my favorites.
Already heard one of your favorites about 10 times. Look at that bunny. Finally, we're getting out of the snowy snow map. I was getting sick of that. I really was. To be honest, I'm sort of enjoying this right now a lot more than I was. Than I was in the last couple videos, man. It's really a lot more enjoyable. Probably it's the story, man. The story is the best part of this game for me.
Well, hello, my brother in arms. Need a warm up, huh?
Nah, you can do that. Yeah, the story is definitely the best part of these games for me. I'm not even a huge first-person shooter fan. I liked the previous 2 games of this series, so I decided to pick this one up.
Listen, I had a talk with the Ark. All thanks to Tokarev. He got the decoder working. Ark, come in. Come in, Ark. Over.
This is Ark. Identify yourself. Over.
This is Colonel Sviatoslav Melnikov speaking. I'm in command of a special operations force. We have received your signal and are currently heading your way. Do you copy? Over.
Yes. Hear you loud and clear.
Who am I talking to? How do I address you?
The Deputy Chief of Communications Department, Major Ivanov. A moment. Melnikov? Simply capital. I am sorry for the lack of trust, but as you know, the situation is dire and the enemy is always ready to strike.
I do understand, Major, and I hope that you can tell the leadership that my people are true to their duty and will be at their full disposal as soon as we arrive. Over.
Thank you for the great news. How large is your force, Colonel?
I have a squad of the best operatives the Special Forces have to offer.
A squad? I see. Well, this is great. Great.
Yes, we are a large force, but we bring a message of extreme importance. We are heading towards you from Sector K6 Alpha. Do you have any data on enemy forces we might encounter on the way? Over.
Just a moment, I have to check. K6 Alpha, you say? As far as I can see, there have been no enemy encounters reported in the area, Colonel. I regret. I must end our conversation here, but know that we are waiting for your arrival. I am making my report immediately, and I am sure the Minister of Defense will be eager to see you.
This is a great honor. Thank you. Just a few words more, though. What is the general situation there, Major? Please.
Colonel, sir, you do understand this is classified information. But I do understand you. We are doing fine. Do not worry. Well, see you in the Ark. Over and out.
I serve the people. Over and out.
So, do you get this now, you doubting Thomas? I'm so excited my hands are still shaking. Oh, the minister himself! This is incredible! By the way, Artyom, you should take a look at the map. As you can see, we're heading almost straight for the Yamantau complex. Katya and Crest tell me that the line there is in decent condition. Surprising, really, taking into account the number of priority targets there. So we can hope for smooth sailing from here, and right to the very destination. It's not even that far, but our speed depends on the state of the track. So I think it's going to take us quite some time to get there. So, Yermak, where were we?
You were saying, it's all about results.
Ah, yes. These soft-bellied attitudes must stop. The ends do justify the means.
Well, I don't object. But not all ends can be called just.
Exactly. And this is why I have been waiting for a chance like this for ages. And now everything seems to be coming together. It's the government. Don't you understand?
Oh, but of course.
You don't seem to quite grasp the importance, which is unexpected, especially after the news you just heard.
Yes, well, say there is a government. So what? We spent so many years apart, so why worry now?
Ah, but don't you see? They probably knew nothing about us. With the sheer power of enemy strikes directed at Moscow, they never expected so many of us to survive. And now we get to tell them Moscow still lives. And not only that, it also preserved a functioning civilization. Do you get that? All these years we were fighting a losing battle for mere survival. And now we have a new goal.
And what would that goal be?
You don't get this, do you? The command center should have all of the command and control networks, all the intelligence. They should know where all the nukes hit, have complete fallout maps. They have everything. Information rules the world. And Metro is chock full of people. Put two and two together, we could repopulate the country. Of course, not at once. First, we might have to take the country back. But we'll be doing this under the direction of a real government. People with all the necessary skills. And in the end, we will break out of the underground dead end we are in.
It would be nice, sure. By the way, I meant to ask for some time now. How did you learn about the Yamantau bunker, Colonel?
Oh, the information about the Ark project I have is beyond a doubt. I'm saying this as a GRU officer. I had colleagues working there, preparing evacuation plans. So I've been briefed into it officially.
So, now we just have to get there. And we will. We will. The journey won't be easy, though.
We were never looking for an easy way.
Yes. I've been thinking about that for a long time. The Central Industrial District, a priority target. Katya did confirm my suspicions. The tracks might have survived partially, but the state they're in, though, is most likely terrible. I think we'll have to fix sections of the track.
I think our people can handle it. Besides, I'm sure there will be sidetracks.
What do you think could have happened in the relatively intact territories in the meantime?
That's a good question. Well, we are going to learn it pretty soon.
Yes. Yes, that we will.
Well, let us talk business for a change. Namely, the engine status.
All right.
Is the pump in order now?
Yes, we have fixed it.
How much time will it take to refill the water tank from now on?
Around 3 hours if we don't have to clean the filters.
Do we have any spares, just in case?
We do, but not the whole set, just the rough one.
A shame. Have we got oil, at least?
Oh, sure. We have enough to get to Vladivostok if need be.
Well, I doubt we'd have to go that far. But at least something is in abundance. The pipes?
As I have told you already, it's high time for an overhaul. Crest and I did our best removing the line buildup, but...
Well, we just can't afford that. Are you finished with all the checks?
Looks like it. But let's have another go, just in case.
Yes, that can't hurt.
Okay.
As I have told you already, it's high time for an overhaul. Crest and I did our best removing the line buildup, but...
Well, we just can't afford that. Are you finished with all the checks?
Looks like it.
Alright, so I don't know why, but they keep repeating the dialogues. I've never seen that happen in the game. Well, apart from this, the guy singing the no, not singing, the guy playing the guitar. He's doing the same thing over and over again as well. So Miller and this guy are just saying the same thing over and over again. It's kind of cool still how long the dialogues are. And I bet you this train ride is going around in circles too. I bet you I will see this bridge if I stay here. But I'm not going to do that. Imagine that for a video, huh? That could be a video. If someone makes videos like gaming stuff, you could do tests like that. Will this train go around in circles? Do the characters have the same dialogue over and over again? Those could be interesting. But you'd be watching the same shit unless you fast forward it or something.
Yes, that can't hurt.
Yeah, they're still talking, man. Same shit. That's it. I guess I'm going to the map and moving on.
How much time will it take to refill the water tank from now on?
Around 3 hours if we don't have to clean the filters.